Hello, viewers. My name is Spencer Strott. Most of you may know me by the name of Lifestealer58, and welcome to Half of a Heart Challenge. If you watched last week, you probably got a really weird video in your sub box, or maybe you're new to this channel. And if you are new, then hey, welcome to a brand new series, and welcome to a new channel for your existence. And anyways, getting back to the main topic of this video, last week I posted a really odd video about a heart beating, and that's because this is Half of a Heart Challenge Part 2. Now, for those of you that probably don't know what this is, because I think there's a lot of you considering how long it's been. Basically, the Half of a Heart Challenge is something that I did, I think, back in like 2015, I want to say, and I wanted to redo it because I thought this would be a great live streaming series, which is why it will be live streamed every single Wednesday. And the reason why I'm doing it Wednesday is Half of a Heart, halfway through the week is Wednesday, so every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time until the end of summer, at least, it's going to be 12 p.m. And we're just going to play through the game with Half a Heart. However, there are some rules and stuff that I've added to keep the things more interesting, because one thing that I noticed with the old Half a Heart challenge was I basically just camped and hid underground. However, I'm going to create some challenges that you guys can also give me, as well as just some basic challenges that I will give myself to get wheat. And with this wheat, I can make bread, and with the bread, I can eat whenever I choose to. That way, I can basically stock up on bread and then go on an adventure in the Nether or something if I choose to. Obviously, going to Nether is going to be really difficult, and priority will be playing with Half a Heart. That will be the main goal of the series. However, I want to have that risk-reward factor of earning something truly powerful, aka food, to refill my health bar, and then go out and accomplish more and make the series more entertaining, which is why I'm doing this. So, let's start off with the main thing here, which is right here. Instead of having one life, we actually have three. So, anytime I die, I'll respawn in this bed. I'm not allowed to use this bed or house at all. This is literally basically just a room to reset and get back to where I was. So, the second I die, I'll spawn in here. I'll remove one of these pieces of red wool that will represent my hearts missing, because this red wool represents hearts. So if I die, I get rid of this. If I die again, I get rid of that. If I die again, get rid of this, and then that means I have no more lives. And if I die, the series is completely over. So this time, I do actually have more lives to keep things interesting and make risking things more valuable, I guess. So this is a wheat farm that I will get the wheat and etc. to get the things. Basically, you want to think of wheat as currency. That's how this game works. So I'm going to put a list. I'm probably just going to put my notes on the screen, just take a screenshot of my notes that I typed on my computer, so it's not going to be super fancy, I know, but it'll get the job done. So Half of a Heart Challenge rules. I'm allowed to use potions whenever I want. You guys can give me challenges for wheat. So what I mean by this is, as I stated, everything will be at least recorded and live streamed. So if I'm live streaming and then you type in like challenge, get a stack of diamonds, and then you can say how much wheat that's worth. I don't need to do the challenge. The challenge will be completely optional. I can say no thanks, or I can say I can do it for more wheat, and if everyone in chat agrees, we're going to test this out because this is something brand new. I've never done anything like this before, but if people agree, then hey, I'll get wheat for it. So people can come up with completely random tasks, and I can get wheat for completing those tasks, and the chat will be involved, aka you guys. So feel free to leave suggestions on what you want during the live stream. Don't bother leaving me requests right now in this video, etc. Okay, but here's the basics for gathering wheat. I'm going from most wheat you can earn to least wheat, well, kind of. But here we go. So if I kill a creeper, zombie, or spider, I will get 1 wheat per kill. So if I kill 1 spider, I get 1 wheat. If I kill 1 creeper, I get 1 wheat, etc. If I kill a skeleton, it's worth 2 wheat. And the reason why skeletons are worth more is because skeletons are actually longer range and the most dangerous mob, because it's easy to predict where a creeper will be or a zombie. You just need to be on the lookout. But a skeleton could come from behind a tree and shoot you from long range, which is why skeletons are worth more wheat. Good news is that if I ever am in the need of coal, I can no! Killing an Enderman, which is probably the most difficult basic mob, I would say, to kill, is worth 3 wheat. Killing a ghast, which I highly doubt I'll ever get to, is worth 5. Killing blazes and wither skeletons is worth 10 wheat. For the first time entering the Nether, it will give me a stack of wheat, which is 64. Again, only the first time. So I will give me a stack of wheat, which is 64, as I stated. First time entering the end will give me 3 stacks of wheat, aka 192 wheat. And the first time I enter the end, I can kill myself without costing life, because just because you enter the end doesn't necessarily mean you're ready to fight the Ender Dragon. However, if I do end up killing the Ender Dragon, that will give me 12 stacks of wheat. And if I end up killing the Wither, which I've never done in any other world, that will give me 24 stacks of wheat. So you're probably wondering, wow, it sounds like it's going to be impossible for you to actually put the Half of a Heart from earning so much wheat. I'm very well aware of this, and if it turns out I'm getting so much wheat that I don't know what to do with, then I'm gonna pretty much cancel out most of these missions that I've come up with, because I still want this to be half a heart challenge, not kind of more scary survival. So this is kind of something to put in place, but a lot of these things are going to be really hard. I'm not going to go out searching for Endermen in hopes to get wheat. I'm not going to go out searching for skeletons. I need to go to the Nether, which is going to be really difficult, and kill the ghasts. Chances are I'm not going to get any wheat from this, because it's going to be so dangerous trying to kill these mobs. So that is why I put that rule there. Another rule in this world is that I'm actually allowed to eat whatever I find throughout the world. So for example, this was a naturally generated world. The video of the first episode of building this house and setting things up will be posted later. But you probably can't see it easily. Let me get higher up. But there is a woodlands mansion. So for the game, I'm allowed to go in the woodlands mansion and use any of the resources I can find. Anything is up for grabs. If I find food, I can also take that. So the only food I can eat is wheat that I collected for the missions that I've stated, or I find it randomly throughout the map. I'm not allowed to take from villages, though, because that's literally just a food supply. But I basically need to find the food items in chests to be able to eat them. I'm also allowed to eat whatever rotten flesh I want, because rotten flesh really isn't that valuable. So again, the main reason why I'm adding the food rule and adding more of it is because it's a lot more risk reward, which will make the series more interesting. And I don't want to just be buried under a mine the entire time. I want to actually do something with the series and make it more interesting. So yeah. Anyways, though, the first live stream of this will be posted this Wednesday, or it will be live at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you're there if you're interested in this series. And that will be the first stream, and all streams will also be permanently up forever. I'm not going to delete the streams like I usually do, because generally I focus on the deleting the streams, because I don't want my YouTube videos just to be filled with live streams, because live streams aren't always as entertaining as episodes or videos in my opinion. However, these live streams will be permanently up. I'm not going to leave out a single detail of this challenge, so honestly this series may be the most boring or most entertaining series you've ever seen, because the thing is if I cut out a lot of it, people may think I'm cheating, or people may not think it's legit. In CMA2, look at this horse just coming at me. In CMA2 or FWF1 or 2 or whatever, it doesn't matter what I do if I cut out, because, you know, it's just a normal survival world. If no one wants to see me mine dirt, but mining dirt with a half a heart is a lot more different of an experience than mining dirt with a full set of armor, etc. So yeah, Wednesday, halfway through the week, is the Half a Heart Challenge. This Wednesday is, let me double check the date, I want to say this wrong. This Wednesday is July 25th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure you be there. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and I'll respond to them. If I see a lot of frequently asked questions or good questions, I'll post it in the description and leave the answers there as well. And I will see you Wednesday. And I also posted a video of setting up this world, because this is going to be the spawn house. I'm not allowed to use this any other time besides whenever I respawn from a death. So make sure to check that video out. I did it with Schlegel my bagel, if that matters at all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday, or maybe later in the video that I post today.